just realized I don't have the anti-rads on me. I had the option of getting them made, but I never made them.
Attention.
There we go. A container of pills that remove accumulated radiation and radiation sickness. I wish there was a better way, a more efficient fabricator. Like you could queue them. Even if you, it still did it all one at a time, as long as it was just spamming them out, it would be fine. I don't think there's nothing else here. Guess we move on. Engineering workbook. Excerpt from Engineer Clive Lawrence's work journal. Entry 4. Preliminary tests with increased spring constant are proving promising, but it's tricky getting fabricators to make them stiff enough, but not brittle. Another option is capturing cargo brought up from Earth. Torstein's assistant has an eagle eye though. Entry 4 supplemental. Dear Clive's diary. He's just trying to impress Mary by coming up with an improvement to her toy gun design. Even if he was smart enough to improve on her work, should never give him the time of day. Entry 4 supplemental. I'm well on my way to figuring out how to increase the range and stay the hell out of my journal, Franklin. I suppose it doesn't matter either way now. Odd. Okay, I can't get in here. Just have to get it in. Ow. What's up with saved? I can't remember what I was going to say. You know, I'm curious.
Radiation poisoning detected. Seek medical attention.
combo of dehydrated udon noodles by Transtar Kitchens. Reach your fortune at the bottom of every bowl. There we go. Need to repair that if I want to lift this up so I can get down to all this. Could I actually repair it here? I need tier 3, right? Ah, and this save I didn't end up getting that upgrade. Natural life increased by so much. 75 years. Lift hand that is bolted to the floor and throw objects even further. Your brute strength can be applied to force open an on-powered door. Oh yes, there is one thing I could try. Psycho charge. Right there. Run the fuck away. It's like a singularity bomb from the other thing. Red Faction Gorilla. It's nice that it didn't just like rip up the flooring as well. Get good. Ow. Repair me.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Repair complete.
Do with a medical bot about now. Repair tree. A Typhon lure, aka Nightlight. It's a psycholuminescent signal that entices Typhon to move towards the lure for a short period of time, combined with other weapons or tactics to escape, ambush, or observe Typhon from a safe distance. Can be thrown or fixed to stationary objects using mouse 1. So you send out a Typhon lure, then hit them with a decombobulator, or whatever it's called. Makes sense. Starbender's Cycle, the Starbender Cycle, Book 2, My Enemy's Enemy's Enemy. Book 2 of the Starbender Cycle by Fetcher McMarvin. As the Mordrax Scream Flayer crumpled to the ground in front of her, Mercy flexed her fingers. They all ached from the choking. Trevor rounded the corner behind her, face pistol still smoking, cries at a Mordrax hot on his heels. Mercy grunted. I don't get it, Trevor. Why did you spring me from this kill prison? I tried to off you like 7 times. Trevor replied with between blasts of his pistol. Because you're the only one who's come close to killing me, not a blast, and you're the only one I can trust. We're going to steal the Starbender prism out from under Prince Argon's nose. Mercy could only smirk. Her fingers were feeling better already. Also, I was indeed right that it was a, the 0541 was a code from Deus Ex. It was also in System Shock. There's a quote going around to explain it. It's because some people were saying it was reference to Fahrenheit 451 and all this, but it was actually the code to get into the Looking Glass Studios place. They made that the code in the game, and they just took on life from there. And this keeps referencing Looking Glass technologies, so it makes even more sense for them to have that as a little thing in the game. Or they have a company in a code Looking Glass, or they've something of some sort in this game called Looking Glass. So it makes even more sense for it to be, them to have a nod to that company in form of that code. Also a kill prison. That's... Oy. I can repair it. Ow. I could at least walk to the door previously. Japan.
Operator approach.
So, the one benefit was just simply that's now repaired, no longer trying to kill me every goddamn second. alternative was just hit that. On permanently inaccessible temperature, no oxygen, zero gravity area. I did want to see if that would happen. Probably should have saved, but nah, I just didn't think of it. But well, at least we know what we repair we can break, and vice versa. So let us continue on. Don't adhere too long. Talos 1 orbits the moon some 385,000 kilometers away from Earth. At 832 kilometers long, Talos researches the largest known structure in space built by mankind.
Microgravity detected.
Equip a propulsion system to navigate the harsh environment of space. WSD to thrust, shift to boost thrust, Q and E to brake, space descent, C to descent, hold E or Q to roll. Swore I nearly heard a creature from Dead Space moaning there. Or less moaning, maybe more roaring.
Suit integrity damaged.
Ow. Charisma? Charisma? Hmm. Costa, banana peel. Here, I just need a second. Hey folks, I'm back. I've actually been gone for a bit. Haven't moved a space, but I think I dozed off for a little while there. Needed it.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Repair complete. Moving.
This is dizzying. No, not dizzying yet. Well, I remember feeling it was dizzying when I was initially doing it. Now, it was disorientating. I wish we could kind of position ourselves in respect to the ground. I think Dead Space navigation. Dead Space 2. Really? Dick.
Vital signs critical.
I might be able to pull through here. It feels like I've deviated too far off course. Like there's a safe area you can navigate in at first, till you get like the equipment to fling yourself further on. Yeah, we'll just have to try and stay on course.
Microgravity detected.
Okay, destination was really near where you started off. Scavenger. I'll worry about the body in a moment. Tier 3. Reach failsafe. Seems if I break this, I can force this open. Alright. Hmm. I too like storing my shotgun shells in my lab randomly.